Can you introduce yourself in the Czech language?
Ahoj, já jsem Ella, jsem z USA a je mi 18 let.
Why did you want to travel abroad?
So my aunt, she was a Rotary Exchange student when she was in high school, and I had always grown up hearing her stories about her exchange to Finland. And I had also just always loved to travel. Every time my family would go on a vacation, I just loved being somewhere else. And so I always knew that this was something that I wanted to do, to travel abroad.
And why did you choose the Czech Republic?
Out of all the other countries that my club in New York gave me like the option to select, Czech Republic was the one that I knew the littlest about. And so I decided that I wanted to go somewhere that I didn't really know, so that I didn't have any expectations before going, I guess.
How was the school basically?
Yeah, I will admit that my first couple of weeks were hard. It was hard to be in another country and just like listening to the new language all day. But once I got the rhythm, I genuinely enjoyed my classes and sitting and listening to the lectures, and in the free times talking to my Czech friends.
Was it easier for you to, at the end of the school year, to understand the subjects?
Yeah, I really grew to love chemistry because a lot of the words and phrases are pretty similar to the ones in English, and I'd kind of always just loved chemistry too.
Going back home, is there like some emotions, experiences, or like some valuable things?
Mainly my friends, the friends that I've made here on exchange are invaluable. I mean, I love them all, and these are people who I will keep in touch with for the rest of my life. And just, I think I've changed as a person so much here, and I don't know, that will always follow me around.
The community of exchange students here in the Czech Republic.
It was amazing. I mean, all of us are from all over the world, but we just had this exchange in common, and so it made us get so much closer, and now I have lifelong friends.
Were you homesick?
There were certainly times that I was homesick, but most of the time I was too busy and too wrapped up in what I was doing here to even have time to be homesick.
What's your favorite Czech food?
I think the pastries have been absolutely amazing, and there's a little bakery down the street that sometimes after school I would just like stop in and like get a few for the ride home.
How were the families you lived in here?
Both of the families were equally very different, and to see the difference in like parenting styles and all this different things. But my second family now that I have I've grown so close to them, and I don't know, they've been amazing.
Experience in here, like bad and good ones.
Okay, for good, it would definitely be the Euro tour that I went on through Rotary. We traveled to France, Spain, and then Italy. And for 2 weeks, it was just 24/7 time with the exchange students, and we were able to get so close and share so many amazing memories.
And the bad one?
Yeah. The bad one, it's hard to nail down a specific one because every time that I would have a bad memory, it would be immediately like wiped over with good memories. But I don't know, for that one, it's definitely got to go a little bit with the language struggles, and some of the time like I wouldn't understand what people were saying to me or asking me, and they would just get mad at me for not understanding, and I would get upset because I couldn't understand what was happening, and it was always hard.
What are you wearing yourself?
Okay, so this blazer has pins from all over the world, from all the different exchange students, and some other little random things from places that I've visited in the Czech Republic and some of the other countries, as well as just little things as like for memories. On the back I had all my tickets that you get when you go to a Czech castle, and then all like the prom tickets that I had and the different dances ones, and I don't know, it's just full of memories now.
You notice some stereotypes about the Europeans or like the Czech people in general?
I realized that the majority of people here are pretty big extroverts. Sorry, not extroverts, introverts. Are introverts, and that's not really what I'm used to because I don't know. people in the US are usually ridiculously friendly and will always come up to you and ask you questions or like talk to you of like, oh, where are you from? Why are you here? And all of this. And so it was kind of strange just to be here, and I was the one having to go up to people and talk to them instead of the other way around.
What about the city itself? Like, how do you enjoy spending your time in London?
I have loved this city. It's relatively small, I do know that, but it's filled with so much personality. Like, all the buildings are so fun and colorful, and I've so enjoyed just walking around the streets and going into the different shops and stores and everything. And just, I don't know, walking through the parks and along the river too. It's been really special.